Hello and welcome back to Factory Town. In our last episode, we started making a little bit of a dedicated metal smelting area here, forge area here, where we have the ingots and the nails being sent up here to the workshop, and we're just making at this point some of the reinforced planks because we're going to need those for building very soon. But we also took a look at trains, harvester drills, where we need to have iron wheels and gears, and I guess that's it. But before we do that, I want to set up some cargo boats because I want to do a tree farm here, growing apple trees, feeding them into this trading post to get bread, feeding the bread back in to get cake, and then shipping the cake via cargo boat over here to get metal conveyor belts, because I'm going to want those pretty soon, just for fun. So someone has conveniently already put a path in here for us. It wasn't me this time, but let's do a forester. Although we don't really need the path because you don't need a path with apples. I'm going to put this here-ish. Yeah, we'll do it there. I'm going to take out this tree. One tree, just so I can have the center taken out. And then we need a chute, of course. Oh no! Crap. You automatically selected wood because, well, yeah. Let's, empty it out and put them in the base. Okay, so apples. Now we need tree planters. And I don't know how many I'm going to need, because we don't really have the math on what it's going to take to do... Huh? Why? Okay. And that one won't work. Occupied. Weird. It's there, but it's not. And we'll plant apple trees. So we're just going to have to see, because we need to have... 3 per bread, 2 bread per cake, so 6 apples per cake. But I don't know how fast the cargo ships are going to be, so that's going to be a factor. And then I'm going to also take these trees out here too, just to make that be a straight line. And we're going to feed those down the hill here. Depends. Actually, I need to see how this is going to actually work, or fully work. But we're going to feed them down here into a wood bridge that'll go out onto out into a crate here. Just kind of how we learned to do these via the game so far. How long is it going to take those apple trees to grow? A long time. I haven't been timing it, but I guess I could. Okay, so 30%. Let's see how long it takes to get 10% more here. Well, 5% looks like it's about 15 seconds or so, maybe. A little bit less. Okay, 10% is 20 seconds, maybe? So, if we say... we say 100 seconds. Wait, 10% was 20 seconds. No, so we say 200 seconds per apple tree. And I think that means that only... We obviously can't do that one. Okay. If we say 200 seconds per apple tree, and I think we're only going to get a few apples per tree, that means we need to plant a lot more trees. Am I running out of... That's weird, but it works. No, I'm not. Okay. Oh yeah, maybe I am running out of fertilizer. No, it's just being derpy. Plant the apple trees out here too. We're gonna need a lot, but I don't know how many we're gonna need because I don't know how fast we're going to actually need to be with the cargo boats. But while that's getting done, because I need to see how the bread's going to get handled, I want to put in another wood bridge over here. And then a crate here. And then that'll be a belt going up. Oh, come on. All right. Good. That'll be a belt going up like that into there. And then we'll have another belt coming out of there into another barn. Hopefully this works. Not gonna without some help. Okay. Do it that way. Like that. And that'll, of course, be another grabber, which it didn't auto-place. We unlock the box car, the tank car, and the hopper. And this will be a metal conveyor belt. Anything else we wanted to research before we move on? I feel like we're going to need mining very soon, and then deep mining after that fairly soon. Yeah, let's go ahead and do mining. How are you doing over here, my friends? Okay, so they are automatically self-feeding the bread into the cake making. So we're going to need another helper here. And then a belt here. And that is cake, but that's only just because that was all that was in there at the time. I need to make sure that we only get cake out. But it's good that it's self-feeding the bread into the from the output here into the input there, because that makes my life easier. And then you can go this way, right into there. Then a cargo boat means we need more pops. That'll store up 20, which is probably more than we can make, but I don't know. Let's see, housing. I saw something. What did I see the last time? One of these buildings isn't saying that we had... Yeah, general store is not getting this one. Even though it's highlighted. It's not getting that one, I don't think. Or is it another one? That's the only one that's even close to not being in range. I'm going to say that it's that one, because that's the only one that makes logical sense to not be it. So we're just going to move this house somewhere. Oh, wait. No, that wasn't it. Okay. What house is this one? How is that one getting anything then? But it apparently... Oh, because it's within range of the apothecary. Okay. Then you need to move over here. So that one didn't need to move, and maybe I should move it back. I think it was 2. Because I could also always put a little bit of a neighborhood in here, maybe. Assuming there's enough distance there. Actually, there's not. For the tavern. Alright, well, that solves that problem. 14, 14, 14, 14, and 14. So we could do some upgrades, or we could buy some houses. The next upgrade is 5 cloth. So maybe we'll put some houses up first. We could put one in here, and we could put some in this area along the coastline, which is kind of nice. For anybody who might want to have a bit of a ocean overlook, or it wasn't an ocean, I guess, but a lake overlook. Okay, so back down here, we've long since filled up this crate with the large amount of apples. Why is that one very large? Weird. Okay, cargo boat. And we'll at least do one. I don't know, we might do 2 later. Or second one later. But we at least need 1 going. And that'll go there. and then we will see how this goes. Here it comes. The cargo boats, oopsie. Oh, it only has, oh, we're going to have to upgrade. I may want to upgrade this crate. I think I'm going to want to upgrade this crate to be something bigger. Although maybe not, because we aren't getting that many cakes out, and we had the whole belt backed up. So it might end up being a decent enough balance. And if it's not, then we either need another worker here, or we need more apple trees. We're only getting 1 apple every 2 seconds. That means it takes 6 seconds to get a bread, and then it means it takes 12 seconds to get a cake. So if it's picking up 20 cakes, then that means it can take 240 seconds, not adjusted for the speed here, which is almost double now. So really 120 seconds for a round trip. Is this going? Oh, look at that. That is going. And I'm just going to fill that barn up too. But that's the other thing, is this isn't a consistent thing. So we might end up with, yeah, it filled the belt right back up again, but I don't know what kind of output buffer there was before we started this. So I think I'll just leave it alone. And we'll go with what it is. And if we end up needing more or different, yeah, it looks like these are getting an average of 7 or 8, maybe 7.5 in that 200 seconds of growth time. So that might be too many apple trees now, but it was a one-time cost of whatever it costs to place the planter and to build and to plant the apple trees. So I'm not that worried about it. Okay, so let's come over here now and start making some more metal products. We want to do the machine shop. I think we're done with metal stuff in the workshop. Let's actually take a look at that before we start the machine shop. We've done all of these. We're going to wait on those. These are the only other things we could make here, which is the wood axes and the pickaxes. And we could actually do those if we wanted to, whenever. And we could even ship those over to the general store to sell them. And then shoes, which we talked about also, which we could do later too, if we wanted to. But shoes are only good for the extra category. They're not good for either the leather, or not good to take the leather or the nails away to make them, because they have a recipe that is equal in output coins to their input ingredients. And if we don't have a gain, then I'm not going to do it until I absolutely need it. Because once we get trains going, by the way, then we're going to start shipping some of this jam and some of this surplus leather here. Oh, hello, thank you. We unlocked the mine and the deep mining research, and that is the end of the red coin stuff. I don't think we quite need deep mining yet. We definitely don't need either of the other two, so I'm going to wait on that. But anyways, we're going to ship some of that surplus leather over here, and to the general store as soon as we get trains up and running, and also the jam to the tavern. So that'll be good for some more coin. Okay, so we need to make gears and iron wheels. We don't need to make rail tiles. We may need to make mechanical rails at some point. Actually, no, we don't, because those are only really useful in with minecarts, and we're skipping those entirely. We don't need metal conveyor belts. We will need steam pipes, though. So those three I'll want to make up here. These are going to need... Oh, the steam pipes are made from iron ore, even though they're made in a machine shop, which is weird. You'd think they'd be made in a... Actually, that's the recipe they changed from a forge to a machine shop. Maybe they should have made it out of iron then, or iron plates or something. Like 1 iron plate instead of 2 iron ore, since 1 iron plate is 2 iron ore. Makes 1 steam pipe. That seems more logical to me. But anyway, we don't need that many iron plates. I'm not going to do the math, because the math just jacked me up enough in the custom game we're working on, so that I'm not going to bother with it here. But we're going to ship another belt worth of iron plates up here to do those 2 things in, and we're just going to do 1 machine shop of each. Let's see how we can get some iron plate up here, because I've kind of jammed myself in. And I should have known better, and I didn't know better. I suppose I could move this forge out and give myself a little bit of extra space in there. But here I'm already on level 3. There I'm on level 3. So really I only have this space left without moving anything. But I think I can use that. So we'll do this. And we'll copy that to there. And these both just needed iron plate. We don't need any more nails. I think the only thing nails are used for is the shoes and the planks, the reinforced planks, I think. And then we'll go this way, and then we can come out this way a bit. No, go up one more. Go up one there. We'll turn around. Go there. And then we'll go there. There. Up to there. And then from here we can go up even further. So I want to make sure that I bring this up all the way up to here. One, two, three. It's in a great spot because it's a little hilly. Maybe I should move these over a little bit somewhere or other. Like they could go here-ish, almost. Yeah, almost there. But maybe back by one. Take this junk out. We can go here then, and then we can put a barn in between the two and have them share their outputs to the barn. Something like that. Or share the barn for their outputs or whatever. Okay, so that comes up to here. This is one... That's not a great thing to use, Wally. 1, 2, 3, which is okay. And then we'll go... Nope, one more. That's quite a fall off there. There we go. And I think that'll work. And we're going to want to come in here too. There we go. Right. So... And actually, this can continue up. This can be a ramp like that. Doesn't need to level off there. The only reason I leveled off here was to make the turn. Yeah, that works better. So this can go up to there, and then I want to probably do it like this. Yep, and then this will go this way, and this will go this way. Now we'll keep it going straight like that and like this, and then a splitter. That's not how you spell splitter. I don't know that I like the spelling thing, but that's fine. And then we'll do iron wheels here and gears here. And let those start getting made. Do iron wheels times 2. Actually, we're not going to steal them from here for anything but building, I think. So, we're not going to manufacture anything else from the iron wheels or the gears, because the only other thing we would use them for would be mechanical rails and metal conveyor belts for the gears, and we don't need either one because we're getting them through other magical means. Okay, so this goes here and here, and then we'll get some grabbers, and that should be fine because they're only producing one item anyway. And so that single belt is going to just barely be enough right now. Edge scrolling, dang you. I don't think 3 of these guys is enough. No, it's not. But kind of need to do some more clearing before... What are you clearing? Maybe you should be clearing this one instead. Although, I could do this method. Please work. You're not going to work. Okay, we'll do it that way and then this way. You can clear that one then. And we can put another worker in here to clear this one. And in fact, you can have an extra piece and then you don't have to walk at all. You lazy bum. Alright, I think that'll work. And then these will get made. They're already backed up on the belt because these are so slow. But all we're doing is making them for our own like vehicle creations, so it's not a big deal. All right, so we have 200 belts, rails. Good lord! And so I think it's time to build a small rail network. Oh, you're done with stone? Guess we need that deep mining pretty soon here. In the meantime, I think that was stone. No, that was trees. Never mind. We need a... But the stone is done too. That was here. We need to have a forester here. If we want to keep making planks, and I think we do, because we constantly need them anyway. Put this here. And then we'll build up a little. But that's enough. And then that. And then grabber. And then that. And we can add that second worker back in here. And if that's not enough, we'll plant some more trees. Now, stone. What's the level difference between here Okay, come on, give me this and then this way. There you go. Uphill by one more. I might be able to make that work. You guys can just be retired. And then we'll deal with that in our own due time. Okay, so this needs to be up by one more. There, and then there. And then let's do a... Nope, let's do one of these. And then one of these on two sides. We don't have a different kind, but we'll do path there, path there, path there. Maybe a path there as well. And then we'll do a silo. This is creative engineering so that I don't have to put down a mine just yet. Although... Wait, why don't I want to mine? Yellow coin, that's why I don't want to mine. I think. Grabber. And then workers come back. You can mine this one. You can mine that one. And you can mine that one. Haha. Success. Okay. So let's look at this. Hold on a second. And then there's stone over there too that I can get. Which actually might have been better because it's further uphill. Let's look at the mine again briefly. I want to put it somewhere where there's not any stone to mine or anything else to mine. Nothing in range. Good, good, good. Yeah, so this costs us one yellow coin for every 2 stone. Which isn't bad, especially because we have 24,000, but maybe we'll do that once we have trains kind of going a little bit and we're shipping in some more yellow coin based stuff. I think that works out well enough. They just have to go uphill a little bit to put it into the silo. I think that's pretty sneaky. Uh-oh. I just saw what happened. There are fish going into the barn because of this splitter. Oopsie. All right, well, that's great. Now, first off, this needs to be fertilizer all the way down. And then what I'm going to do is take another kitchen, make more good fish oil, even though it costs red coins. And then I'm going to figure out how to take a belt, there it is, out from here. Good, thank you, game, for behaving. And this way. And we'll make this fish only. And And then let's go into the pipe overlay. And this needs to be output only. Okay. So that'll just be producing twice as much fish oil for a little bit here until I get that 100 fish out of this barn, and then I'll delete that and it'll come back. But I didn't want to like waste the fish. I suppose I could have interrupted the flow of this and pushed them back in there or something, but I really can't be bothered. This works out just as well. And then I don't have to remember to get back over here and fix it in like 3 minutes. I can just let it go. Okay, so that was that. Let's look at trains here then. These guys are all... Actually, let's not look at trains just yet. These guys are also broken. Delete you, delete you. And let's also just go ahead and break these guys too. Put in a forester. We're going to spend the yellow coins now. We'll go here-ish. No, actually, let's go there-ish. And we're going to have 2 shoots coming out of this one forester. Oh. That works. And we're going to put a couple of extra workers in here since we had them anyway. And we're going to live off of these trees plus tree planters. Because I don't want to have to try and maintain this part. Go ahead and do those 2 as well. And we'll do this as well. And I'm out of fertilizer. And some trees. And we'll just let that forester gobble up some yellow coins here. And that'll be okay. Can I plant these yet? Nope, we need more fertilizer. Did I really spend it? I did really spend it all. That's because I didn't have 200 in there like I was expecting. We could do the base upgrade. That might not be a bad idea to go ahead and do while we have the wheels being made and such. It costs blue coins, but we have 2,500 of them, so eh. And the specialty goods store is now available, along with some of the mana stuff, which is good because that's where our goals are, again, for this map, is mana-related shenanigans. So that gobbled up a few of those wheels, but we'll replace them momentarily. So now I think we can look at trains. I think we can look at trains. These apple trees are still having problems. Might need to put up some tree planters there also. How much do these cost? 4 each. That's why, yeah, those are expensive as crap. Okay, we'll leave it alone then. Let's do some rails. Let's do some rails. Okay, so, oof. Let's see. I want to put in a train station for each one of these things, at least. Each one of these buildings, that is. We might eventually need a second one for some of them because... there are only 8 spots in a train station. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, purple coins, which is berry cake. Cake plus jam. Ooh. Plus sugar plus berries. We could get some easy early purple coins from that. Because we have ADD Wally goes again. We have surplus of cake now. We could steal from that. We have sugar. We have a surplus of jam. And we have a surplus of berries. And we can always plant more berries. That's not a bad idea. Put in another kitchen-y thing here. That's not a kitchen. Kitchen-y thing here. And a berry cake. That's not a bad idea. I like that idea. For later. For later. AEDD Wally can relax for a minute. So yeah, so let's build some rails, but that'll be a good early purple coin source for us instead of having to get into the specialty goods store just yet. So I think what we'll do is we will build a train station for each of the stores. And maybe I will just limit myself to up to 8 items per store. Just for my own, we'll call it sanity. Let's look at the other stores. I mean, 1, 2, yeah, there's only 5 there. And I thought about this, why there's things missing here, including even the medical wrap. It's locked out in this scenario. Because we're also missing, like I said, those other categories. General store, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this one we wouldn't be able to use 2 of the categories unless we built a second train station. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also the same answer for this one. So we could build a second train station for each of those. But I need to plan where this should go, because that's going to be impactful in the long term. What's going into here? Stone? Well, not anymore, it's not. Because we don't have any stone within range of that. So I wonder, let me just use a different building. I would have to move, I could use this spot, but I would have to move that one house if I used this spot. It's also tight because of other reasons, though. What about something over here? $16 houses? That's 18 houses. Where's the 2 houses that aren't linked? Oh, way over there. Okay. What about something down here? Does that link to all of them? No. I could rearrange some of these roads a little bit. If I went here, still only 16. Dang it. Around here would be 18, but this belt's kind of in my way. About over here. It's really close to the food market. But we could do over here. Or over here. Which is then close to the store. Actually, this whole road can go away. This is honestly the best spot, but that belt is kind of annoying in the way. Especially if I'm trying to get 8 items from the train station into it. Or maybe I just have to move that kitchen somewhere else and get fuel from somewhere else later. That might be the answer. Oh, that's only linked to 17 houses. That last one. Right. That kitchen's kind of in a dumb spot anyway, but I did it because I needed the coal from there. I suppose I could even use trees for fuel for the fish and make the fish down here, cook it down here, and then just ship it this way and into there. Or maybe we just don't use specialty goods. Oops. I did that the wrong way. But getting 8 items out of a train station and into, that means 8 separate belts, which means that I really want the train stations on the same level as these, because I can get 6 belts at least. 1 on the ground. You weren't supposed to go down there. You weren't supposed to go up there either. Let's see, you can do a belt here, and then you can do 1, 2. Yeah, we can only, I don't think we can get another one up here. So that leaves us with 6 possible belts. Let's test that. Yeah, okay. So these are the 6 possible belts directly. And then we could do like 2 on the side or something like that. But that would work. Train station. Not that it matters which orientation it's in, but that would work there. And then we could do another one here for the apothecary. And the apothecary only has 5 slots, so we don't need the side belts on that one. The tavern had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slots, right? Okay. And the reason by the 8, by the way, is because there are 8 slots here, so I can reserve 1 spot in each train station for each item that we're going to bring into that station, and then have the items be pushed across. At least that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. This one, we're going to have to do something different with the nails, but we're going to eventually bring them in via train anyway. So let's try something different here, maybe, temporarily. Can I go that high and get over top of that barn reasonably looking? Oh yeah, that looks reasonable. And then I can bring it down. Actually, I can bring it down here even. And then here. And then there. I think that'll work. And so then this belt needs to come up from here. Then I have to turn it. Instead. And up to there, we'll control click it. I think that works. And we'll just do some of this just for appearance's sake. And then when I take this grabber out, we'll let that belt run out, and then that other belt will take its place. And that'll give me space to put in a train station here. And once we are making nails elsewhere and bringing them in, or just bring the ones we have elsewhere, however we end up doing that, we'll still have 8 out of 10 of these that we can fulfill, and we'll have to deal with the rest in another manner another time. Ooh, that was scary. That was also bad. And this barn's not permanent either because this is not great, though. This train station's going to have to be elevated a little. Like that high. Oops, too much. That high. Because of the road here, or we just move this road. I think we move the road. We forgot the train routing a different way here. You can come from here now. And then this road can go into here. Uh-huh. And then we'll build a train station right here. And then I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do about the train and the road here later. But that's a job for future Wally. And that logic got broken, and that one, actually I think I just deleted them. Okay. That's there. And then the final one is this food market here, which I think I will put the train station in right here. At some point we will move, maybe I'll move this plank thing. I could even just put it down here and then put a second lumber mill in down here. That might be best, actually. I'll have to move this barn then as well. And I think I could do away with this barn then. I have no idea where that logger is. There he is. I'll have to fix that as well. But I think I'll put the other train station in right there, and then we'll deal with that road as well, somehow. Differently. However that ends up being, it ends up being. But I think that's where we're going to leave it for today, so we kind of have a rough idea of train stations, and then we can route some trains in, build an elevated rail system here, and start bringing in trains from elsewhere on the map to sell items in town here. Even the shorter ones, like maybe we move this shirt workshop down here, and then start even training in the shirts and the apples and things like that. We could train, tomatoes. Like we could train even this nearer stuff in fairly easily. So we just have to figure out how we're going to set the train stations up. So I'm going to leave it here, and in the next episode we will start building at least like the backbone of the train network, and then keep working from there. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.